Hi, and welcome to week 2, workout 3. Today, we're continuing to focus on building muscle mass, so we'll be doing 3 sets of 12 reps. We have 3 different blocks of exercises that we'll be doing that will consist of an upper body and a lower body exercise. Then we'll get down on the mat and do some ab work and some stretching. For equipment today, you'll need a variety of weights from heavy to moderate. You'll need a loop band, a yoga block if you have it, or a small ball, or even just a small pillow will work for the exercise that we'll be doing. Some light weights to warm up if you want, or we can do the warm up with no resistance at all, a mat, and a bench if you have it. If you don't have a weight bench, you can do these exercises without the weight bench on the mat on the floor, and I'll show you those options when we get to them. So go ahead and grab your light weights if you want them to warm up. Again, you can do the warm up without any weights at all, and I'll meet you back here to get warmed up and learn the exercises. For our warm-up today, we'll be going through all the exercises that we'll be doing in the workout. Once we get into the workout, you'll want moderate to heavy weights where 12 reps feels challenging, but you can maintain good form. We're gonna start with a narrow squat. With that yoga block, you can use, and you can hold it in between your thighs, just above your knees when we get to it. For the warm-up, we're gonna try it without. You're gonna have one light weight or no weight at all, holding that up at your chest, so your feet will be just a little bit more narrow than hip width. Here we go for the warm-up. So you're keeping that narrow stance and coming all the way up straight with the hips, squeezing your glutes at the top. Now, if you don't have a yoga block or a ball, you can do it just like this when we get into the workout, except you'll be holding a heavy weight instead of a light weight. You want to keep that lower belly pulled in to protect your back, keeping your back straight and your chest up. We're gonna get 5 more of these to warm up, and then we'll practice our single arm rows. 3, 2, 1. For your single arm rows, if you have a bench, you can set up on your bench with your knee and hand on the bench and your back flat. You're gonna pull your elbow up just above your rib cage, making sure that once we get the heavy weights that you don't let your shoulder drop down, but just keep your shoulders level and your hips level. And we're just warming up here, so we just have a light weight. We'll get a couple more on this side. And we'll warm up on the other side. Now, if you don't have a bench, you could do this with a chair, and you could just have one hand on the chair and both feet flat on the floor. If you don't have a bench or a chair in your space, you can do this standing straight up. You'll just use your front leg as the bench, creating a tabletop with your body, so your shoulders and hips stay square, and you're keeping your back straight. So again, you can do this on the bench, on a chair, or without any additional equipment. That's your single arm row. Next, we're gonna be doing around the world lunges. I'll show you these without any equipment to start. When we get into the workout, you'll have a weight in each hand. We'll be doing a front lunge, a lateral lunge, and a reverse lunge. So hands on your hips to warm up. We're gonna start with that front lunge with the right leg stepping forward, right leg stepping to the side for our lateral lunge, and then right leg stepping back. So you go in all directions, front, side, and reverse. Make sure all of your equipment is out of the way so you don't trip on anything. Keeping your chest up and your back straight, maintaining that good lunge form in all positions. Let's warm up the other side. Left leg stepping forward, left leg stepping to the side, and left leg stepping back. So when we come into our lunges, when you're stepping forward, You want that 90-degree bend. Stepping to the side, your stationary leg stays straight. Stepping to the back, you've got 90-degree bend again. So we go front, side, and back. Let's get one more to warm up. Front, side, and back. Our second upper body exercise will be a front raise to a lateral raise. So you can grab those light weights to warm up. You're gonna have just a slight bend at your elbows, lifting up just to shoulder height. To the front and to the side, just to shoulder height. You wanna have a nice wide stance and soft knees so you're nice and stable on the ground, engaging your core, exhaling as you lift. We'll get a few more reps to warm up, and then our last set, we'll be doing a glute press, which you can do on the mat or on the bench, and then we'll be doing an overhead tricep extension, which you can also do on the bench or on the floor on a mat. Get one more in each direction, and then come onto the bench if you have it, or on the floor on your hands and knees with one single weight, light weight to warm up or no weight at all. The weight is going behind your knee, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're gonna lift up. Exhaling on the lift, maintaining that good posture. So you've got your hips and shoulders are level, which means you're not leaning towards that support side. You're not arching your back or rounding, just staying neutral in your spine. Let's get a couple more and then we'll warm up the other side. Careful switching that weight from side to side, especially when we get that heavier weight. Just go right into that warm up on the other side. Try not to bend your elbows. And just keep that nice long spine with your abs engaged. And we'll get a couple more here. 3, 2, 1. And then we'll be coming onto your back. If you're on the floor, you can stay on the floor. If you're on the bench, you can stay on the bench. We're gonna be doing an overhead tricep extension on your back. So you can either have 2 weights, one in each hand, weights will be together, or you can have one single weight holding it horizontally. You're gonna come onto your back on the bench. Bring the weight over your forehead, bend your elbows so that weight comes back behind your head. Anytime we're lying on your back and holding weight over your head, you want to make sure that you're not letting your ribs pop up or your back arch, but just really pulling the abs in, pulling that belly button down towards your spine so you can keep that spine nice and stable, your back straight. It's an inhale, bend, exhale, extend. Again, you can do this with 1 weight or 2 weights, just depending on what you're working with for equipment. We're almost warmed up. 3, 2, 1. So those are the exercises that we'll be doing. We'll be starting with our narrow squat. So if you have that yoga block or a small ball, grab that now and 1 heavy weight, and I'll meet you back here to get started. So you've got your block or a ball or maybe a small pillow. If not, you can do this without. That goes just above the knees to keep that narrow stance. Weight at your chest. We're going for 12 reps. Keep those shoulders back, chest up. Here we go. Press to your heels, squeeze those glutes at the top. Come all the way straight with your hips. Keep the weight close to your body. Keeping a little squeeze on that prop. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your heavy weight over to the bench or chair if you have that for our single arm rows. Set your block aside. Now, if you have a chair, you could just have one hand on and have both feet lined up, or you can have one foot in front of the other for stability. Otherwise, if you have the bench, let's use it. The one hand and one knee on, shoulders level, 12 reps on each side. Here we start. Exhale on the way up. We're halfway. We'll get 6 more on this side. 5, pace of your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch sides. So that 12 reps should feel challenging, and that 10, 11, 12 rep range, you should be able to maintain good form for the whole set. That means not dropping your shoulder down, not twisting when you lift. 6 more to go, and keeping that good posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to our narrow squats. As always, if you need a longer break in between, just pause the video, jump back in when you're ready. Setting up at the block, one single weight at your chest, 12 reps. Squeeze on that block. Keep that back straight. Six more to go. Press into your heels. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll go right back into our rows. Setting that block aside. Set it up. We've got 12 on each side. Just go right into it. The elbow in close to your body. Six more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and other side. Set up posture. Your hand is under your shoulder, shoulders are level, hips are level. Exhale up. Control it down. Coming up on halfway, here's 6 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're coming into our final set of these 2 exercises. Back to our narrow squats. Last set of these. Hold that weight at your chest so your feet are a little bit inward of hip width. Here we go. 12 reps. Last 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, last squat, and we'll finish up our single arm rows. Last 12, here we go. Don't rush through it. Try not to twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll finish up on the other side. just go right into it. Count your reps to 12. Six more to go. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job on our first block of exercises. Here's your break. Grab a sip of water, and when we come back here, we've got those around the world lunges and our front to side shoulder raise. So I'll meet you back here with 2 moderate to heavy weights. We'll be starting our around the world lunges with the right leg stepping forward first. 1 weight in each hand, shoulders back, back straight, step forward with your front lunge, press to center. Side into your lateral lunge, press to center. And then back into that reverse lunge, back to center every time. We'll do 4 full rounds. So this is 2. This is 3. Side and back. We got 1 more around the world on this side. Make sure you're breathing. All right, we're gonna move to the other side. Just make some space in both directions. Stepping forward, left leg. Side and reverse. 1, here's 2, side, reverse, here's 3, and 1 more to go. Front, side, and back. All right, we're moving into our front to side raise for shoulders. Switch out your weights if you need to. Slight bend at your elbows. Palms are facing in towards your body. You're gonna lift up on your exhale forward. Down and side. 12 total. Here's 3, 4, just to shoulder height. 6, control it on the way down. 4 more to go. There's 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our lunges are up. So we're coming into our front lunge first with that right leg, shoulders back, weights by your sides. Front, right leg to the side, right leg back. That's 1 of 4. Here's 2, 2, and 2. Here's 3 to the front, 3 to the side, and 3 to the back, and 4. Side, and reverse. Other side. Left leg forward, left leg side, left leg back, and that's 1 down. Here's 2, side, reverse. Here's 3 to the front, 3 to the side, 3 to the back. 1 more to go. Last time side. Last time back. Set those weights aside. Grab your weights for shoulders. and we'll do round 2. Now those lunges are definitely gonna get your heart rate up since we're moving in a lot of different directions. We're using a lot of muscles. So if you need a longer break, pause and come back. Moving into shoulders, 12 reps. Exhale up. Try to come down a little slower this time. There's 4, 6, soft knees, keeping your core engaged. We've got 1 more in each direction. Last time side and down. 1 more set with the lunges. We're gonna move that right leg forward first. Shoulders back. Set it up. Step. Side. And back. Here's 2 to the front. 2 to the side. 2 to the back. Here's 3. 3. And 3. Last time with the right leg leading. And we'll go right into the left leg. Left leg forward. Left leg side. Left leg back. Here's 2. Front. Side. And back. 2 more. Front. Side. And back. Last one. Last lunge. And lunges are done. We'll finish up this sequence with our shoulder raises. Grab your weights, palms in, shoulders back, slight bend at your elbows. Use that breath, we're gonna exhale up. Doing great, your break is coming. Here's your halfway point. Let's get these last 6 reps. There's 6. 5, it should be very challenging, but you're keeping form. You're not arching your back. You've got 1 more in each direction. This is it. Rest. Great job on that set. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. We're gonna come back here for our glute press and overhead triceps. You'll need 1 weight to start for the glute press. That weight will go behind your knee. You can be on your bench or on your mat on the floor. So go ahead, grab your weights, and I'll meet you back here. Welcome back. We're gonna start our final sequence of exercises with the weights, starting with that glute press. So you're gonna be in a hands and knees position on the bench or on your mat on the floor with 1 single weight. Weight's gonna go behind your knee. If that is very uncomfortable for your leg to squeeze that, you can do this without any weights at all. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, so you're not leaning to either side. We're gonna do 12 on each leg. Here we go. Flex your foot. Exhale up. Six more to go. Count down with me. We've got 6, 5, keep your arms straight, back straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Be careful taking that weight out if it's heavy. You don't want to hurt your wrist or elbow. 12 on the other side. Checking in with that posture. Try not to lean. You'll know you're leaning if one of your arms is bent. Six more to go on this side, and then we've got triceps. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. So remember, for your triceps, you can do a single weight horizontally, or you can have one weight in each hand. Come down carefully onto your back, so keep the weights close to your body as you come down. Weights are up over your forehead, back is flat, arms are straight. Just bend your elbows, keeping your shoulders still in space. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. All the way straight. 6 more to go. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weights close to your body to come up and switch positions. We'll go back into the glute press. Just one weight, hands and knees. Weight behind your knee. Find your posture. Back straight, belly in, and lift. Use your breath. You're exhaling up, so that will help pace you. Just go at the pace of your breath. That full exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 6 more on this side. Last 3, 2, 1, and other side. Go right into it as you are ready. Lift up as high as you can without leaning. Six more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to triceps. Switch positions, come back onto your back. I've got my feet up on the bench so that I can keep my back straight. Arms straight to start. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. 12 reps. Don't swing your arms, it's just a bend. 6 more to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got one more set to go. Back to the glute press. Weight behind your knee. Lift and lower for 12 on each side. Make sure you have a good grip on that weight. That's gonna work your hamstrings and glutes. Halfway, we've got 6 more on this side. Foot flexed. 5, arms straight. 4, keep that lower belly in. 3, 2, 1, and let's finish these up on the other side. Hands under your shoulders, back straight, go right to it. We have 6 more to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glutes are done. We're gonna finish up triceps. 12 more reps to go. Set it up, back straight, arms straight, inhale, bend. Let's count down the last 10. 9, 8, kind of arch your back, 7. You should feel your whole back on the mat or the bench. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Great work on that sequence. We're done with the weights. We'll come down onto the mat for some ab work and stretching. So grab your mat and that loop band, and I'll meet you back here in just a moment. For our core work today, you'll need this loop band. If you don't have one, no problem. You can do the exercises without it. If you do have one, you're gonna put it around your legs, just above your knees. And our first exercise, we'll be doing some hip rolls with this band. So you'll come onto your back. Hands down by your sides, tuck your shoulder blades under. Have your feet maybe just a little wider than hip width apart so you can feel that resistance on the band. We're gonna roll up, so articulating the spine up into the bridge. We're gonna hold it at the top, open, close with that resistance on the band, and then roll down. Here we go. Take an inhale at the bottom to come into that imprint or flat back position. Exhale, you're gonna peel the hips up. Inhale, hold that body position at the top, press out on the band, in and exhale down, and repeat. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, open, close. Exhale, roll down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale up. Scooping up, articulating the spine. Get that press on the band at the top. And scoop the navel to the spine and roll down. And again, we're doing 8 reps total. This is 4. Slow and controlled. 3, 2 more. Rolling up, press into your heels as you open, close, and down. And here's your last one. Open, close, and roll down. Keep that band on. You're gonna come up to sit. And we're gonna come into a half roll back. So shoulders back, and we're not really using the band, so you could keep it where it's at. You can move it down to your ankles if you want to. But you're gonna have your feet just about hip width apart, knees bent, back straight. Arms out in front, shoulders back, a big breath in at the top. And we're gonna exhale and roll back. Coming into just a little bit of curve of the spine. Hold it, breathe in. Exhale forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale back. So slow and controlled, we're moving with the breath. We pause on those inhales, just like we did in our bridges. And we move on the exhales. Roll up. Hold, breathe in. Scoop it forward. And up, 4 more. Start with your back straight. Round on the exhale, hold on the inhale, forward on the exhale, roll up on the inhale so you're ready to go again. Breathe out, 2 more. Hold, scoop forward, roll up. Last time, down, hold, scoop forward, and roll up. 1 more exercise with the band. You're gonna come down onto your back. Have the band around your ankles now. Hands by your sides, close to your body. You're gonna bring your legs straight up. We're gonna do a little hip abduction. So pulling the legs apart with the band, Lower your legs as low as you can go without arching your back. Pull apart at the bottom. We lift. That's 2. 3. We're going for 8. Here's 4. 4. 5. Exhale down. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. Last time at the top. That's 8. One more at the bottom. Bend your knees. And we stretch. Take your arms out to the side and just drop your legs from one side to the other. Just take a nice stretch in that lower back. You can take the band off. And then we're gonna come on to hands and knees and do a hip flexor stretch. So we're just gonna take the right leg forward and do a low lunge. Left leg back. You can tuck your toes under if that feels good, or you can have your foot flat, whatever feels better for your knee. Hands are just resting on the thigh, but not putting a lot of weight in, just there for balance. Just opening up this back hip. We're just gonna start to slow the breathing. Big breaths in and out through the nose as you start to come back to your natural breathing. We'll take a few more deep breaths here in this hip flexor stretch. Shoulders down and back. And you're gonna press into that front foot, lift that back leg up, and we're gonna come into a pyramid. So we've got your front toes forward, your back leg is slightly turned out, so toes are pointed halfway sideways. Your hands can be by your sides, hands at your heart. Hands can wrap behind your back if that's accessible. And we're gonna hinge forward, keeping your back flat, feeling that stretch through the back of the front leg. You could also have your hands on blocks here or hands on a chair in front of you. Take a few deep breaths here. We're getting a shoulder stretch and a leg stretch. Your hands are behind your back. You're gonna slowly release your hands. Take them back to your thigh, step forward. We're gonna step the right leg back now, come back down into that low lunge. So we're getting a hip flexor stretch on the other side. Again, toes can be tucked under or foot can be flat. Opening up here. So you want your front knee over your front ankle. Breathing in and out through the nose. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. And then if your foot is flat, you can tuck your back toes under, press into that front leg, come up to stand. Both legs are straight, back leg is slightly turned out. Again, you can wrap your hands behind for that extra shoulder stretch, or your hands could come to your thigh. Maybe they come to blocks or a chair. And keep your back straight, legs straight. Breathe. Take a couple more breaths here. We'll release the arms first. Step forward, drop down and just let everything hang. Just let your shoulders open, drop your head, and then we'll slowly roll up, stretching out the spine. Bring your arms up overhead, take a big stretch at the top. We're gonna do a little side bend. Center, side bend other way. And we'll finish with a tricep stretch. Just reaching your arm behind as if you were just gonna reach right for the middle of your back. Try to keep your neck neutral so you're not tucking your head down. Let's get the other side. Breathing in and out through the nose. Your stretching is important for muscle recovery, but also just to bring the nervous system back into balance. So really focusing on that breathing. Getting back into your natural breath rhythm, getting that heart rate back to normal. So you are ready for the rest of your day. Great job on completing your third workout in week 2. That's 2 weeks down. We're coming up on week 3, workout 1 next. Next week, we'll be focusing on strength and power. So lower reps, higher weight. Can't wait to see you again. Have a great day.